Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while. Today I have a whole bunch of pickling cucumbers that I came across at the farmer's market yesterday. So today we are going to make a bunch of pickles. We're also going to make some salsa. So we're going to spend the whole day kind of in the kitchen canning, and I thought I would bring you along with me since I have not talked to you in a while. I've been uploading some shorts. I just haven't really committed to making a full video, so here we are today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up while you're watching and maybe subscribe to my channel. I love having you here. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, it is Sunday morning. It is 9:27. I'm gonna go to church, and then when I come back, we're gonna get started. Okay, we are home, had lunch. So I'm gonna start on pickles, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my cheese grater here to cut them into different sizes. So we're doing spears and chips. So I'm going to use this and see if it makes cutting them up a little bit faster. So I have two bowls over there, all my jars. Over here, I ran them through the dishwasher this morning, and I will still heat them up in the oven before I start putting stuff in them. And this is where we are making salsa. And this is a 25-pound plus box of pickling cucumbers. So we are going to do as much of this as we can today, as much as we feel like. I can finish tomorrow if I need to, but this is what we're working with. For context, that's how deep the box is. I think 25 pounds was a guesstimate or a minimum, because I feel like that's more. So I'm going to use these. I should have cut off this end before I start this, so I'm just going to cut off. Alright, let's try. This one we're trying to make this little, like, pickle chips. I feel like in theory it's going to work if we can figure it out and not cut off our fingers.
I would just put on one instead of all, but I don't know if you can manage that.
Do
The
what?
problem is it like makes it shaped like this, and I'm not sure how to like remedy that.
Oh, so you're making angled pickles.
I mean, she is now. What I would do is I would just rotate it a little bit after you slice.
Alright, so this is what I was going for. This is what I have so far, which is fine for the other style of pickle I want to make, but this is what I want. So I'm going to keep working on it. Okay, I think I have it figured out, and I think it's going to work. So I'm going to try and fill up this bowl and start on making some like slices or spears for here. Okay, while I'm working on this, this is balanced on my Dutch oven, so hopefully nobody walks by and knocks it down. Fun fact, I actually don't like pickles. I like to make pickles, and everybody else in my house eats them. Me, I don't like them. I actually hate pickles. So I also noticed that when I had kids, they all love the foods that I don't like. And so I have to cook things that I don't like to eat because they like to eat them. So if you're ever thinking about having kids, keep that in mind. You may end up buying or cooking and making a whole bunch of pickles or things that you don't like because your kids like them. So the brine is going. For the chip style ones, we're going to use these. For the spear type ones, I have wide mouth jars. So let's pack these. Okay, so I have my jars ready to go. I realize you can't see me, but that's okay. So, and they all have a little bit of dill in them. I bought some fresh dill at the farmer's market, and for some of them I'm going to put some lavender in because I have some and I think they go well with the pickles. That's what my kids say. I don't need it. I'm going to put a little bit of lavender in some of these. I think we'll just put it in the spears and leave the chips just dill. So here's what we're looking like so far. 2 things of spears ready to have brine put in. The brine is not ready. I should turn that on. I didn't even have my stove turned on now. And we got 2 things of chips, and I still have more to pack up. Alright, now what we're doing is I'm cutting a cucumber in half and then into thirds. We're going to pack them like this. Alright, so this is what we have so far prepared. This is what the box looks like. So, we're making a dent, but we've still got a way to go. Okay, so the brine is boiling, so we're going to take that off the heat. I'm going to grab a funnel. We're going to fill each of these, leaving about 1/2 inch of headspace. So I came home with this. I'm very excited. Also bought large jars to finish off this project, and also I got this little guy. So this is technically a little type of Dutch oven, but I'm actually going to use it as a sugar bowl because it was $8 and I think it'll do the job. So this is the little dish that I got. And I'm going to fill it with sugar. And if I ever want to make another tiny little sourdough, I have this one. In addition to the 4 that my daughter got me for Christmas. So I have all of these ready to go. Alright, they're in. Let's go. Alright, this is the first round out of the canner. They're sitting here cooling, and we're going to leave them until the little button pops. These I am making more brine for, and then I have all of these. And this is my new pot, ready to go. In other news, I went to take my cans out and somehow one of them, I dropped it, I guess, and the lid came off. And we had the little, so you've got your lid like this, and then it has a ring. We had the lid on, we had the ring on, it had been boiling for 10 minutes, and the whole thing just opened. So there were just pickles hanging around. This is the ring. Just pickles in my water. It's very frustrating, but we got them out, and now we've got another round in the canner. Hold on. So I currently have both of my pots on the stove. That one is still heating up, but I have one more round of pickles, and then I have salsa that we need to get in the canner, and my big jars have to go in that one. They can't go in this one, so I have to heat that one up. And then after this round of pickles, we're gonna put the salsa in here. And this is the current state of the box of pickles. I'm probably gonna continue to work on this tomorrow because I'm tired. I've been at this all day, so. But that's where we are. All right, this is all of today's work. So we have a bunch of pickles. We have the first round of salsa. So this is an afternoon's worth of canning pickles and salsa. So we will finish tomorrow. Okay, ooh, the light in here is terrible. It is day 2 of this project. Today I am doing sweet pickles and some lemon pickles, and one of my kids asked for some rosemary, so I have to go buy some rosemary, but I have to run a few errands before I get locked into my kitchen all day. So let's do that, and then we'll get started. I think the first thing I'm going to do is make the sweet pickles, and then I'll move on and see how many pickles I have left. Do you guys think these shoes are too much for the grocery store? Like, I'm gonna wear them anyway, but what do you think? So this is what I have left in my box of cucumbers. This is today's project. Okay, we are back from the store. So we have the canning pot warming up because it takes a really long time to heat up a pot this big. This is vinegar, water, and a whole bunch of sugar because we are doing sweet pickles first. So while both of these come to a boil, I'm going to prep some more pickle jars. First, we gotta get all the mess out of the way. And of course, I lost the pen that I was using. So I have to find that. That's exciting. We're also going to do some pickles using Tabasco. And of course, as soon as I start filming, my phone and my watch are going off. So I'm gonna clean up and then we'll get to the pickles. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I am very tired. None of this is hard. It's just a lot. It takes a long time to get all this done. There's a lot of steps. Again, none of it's hard, and I truly think anybody can learn how to do it. Excuse me. It just takes a little bit of time and some pre-planning. I'm terrible at the pre-planning, which is why it was very frustrating for me, and it took a little bit longer than I planned, but we're done. And now I'm going to go find something else to do because I am technically on vacation, but I needed to get this done first. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did while you're watching, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more canning or food prep or anything like that, let me know and I can make that happen for you. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.